Good afternoon, I'm Malcolm Jordan and this is your Midday News Fix for Monday the 12th of February. Police are looking to refocus on core business by pulling back from family harm call-outs and mental health calls. A briefing to new Minister Mark Mitchell describes a withdrawal from some operations alongside calling a mental health crisis. Azaria Howell reports.
The briefing suggests there's increasing pressure on individuals and families with declining mental well-being. Police say they are much less visible as officers respond to events in people's homes, shown by an increase in family harm, mental health and child protection call-outs.
The Speaker has overturned a blanket ban of lobbyists being given near unfettered access to Parliament. Political editor Jason Walls has more.
Under the previous government, the practice of giving people with lobbying roles swipe cards to come and go from Parliament as they pleased was abruptly halted, following stories exposing lobbyists' close relationships with MPs and ministers. But Speaker Jerry Brownlee says he doesn't agree with the ban and says he won't publish the approved visitor list of people with swipe card access to Parliament to protect their privacy.
Sky City could be facing an $8 million bill for alleged breaches of legislation on money laundering. Internal Affairs plans to prosecute Sky City Entertainment Group and Sky City Casino Management. Thomas Rice reports.
Internal Affairs is accusing Sky City of breaching the Anti-Money Laundering and Counterfeiting Financing of Terrorism Act. Sky City says it's disappointed it didn't meet the needed standard and will resolve the issues quickly. Its management is expected to address investors about the situation this morning. Because it's going before the court, Sky City cannot comment further.
Good news for dairy farmers, with Fonterra responding to rising global dairy prices by lifting its farmgate milk price. The country's Rowena Duncombe says the midpoint is up from $7.50 to $7.80, but the price range is much greater.
It was a range of $7 to $8. I thought they might have just lifted at the front end, but they've also lifted at the back end, making that range now $7.30 to $8.30.
It's been a difficult commute for thousands of people in and around Tauranga and Mount Maunganui. Emergency work is underway to repair a large hole on State Highway 29A near Oropi, coinciding with a lane closure on Totara Street. The council has asked people to stay home until at least Wednesday if they can. Gold Sport host Brian Kelly says the latest issues have compounded on existing issues that have been building since last year.
Severe congestion, which has been steadily building and building over the past few months, has suddenly got very, very bad. And all in all, the city's virtually ground to a halt.
To sport. Super Rugby Pacific chairman Kevin Malloy has suggested more rule changes could loom for the Trans-Tasman competition. He says the TMO issue remains a focus to keep the game free-flowing. Kazuma Kabori's poised to earn a card on golf's European Tour next season after winning for a third time in less than a month on the Australasian circuit. He's second on the order of merit and needs to finish in the top three. Manchester United have recorded a third straight win in football's Premier League, beating Aston Villa 2-1. Arsenal trounced West Ham 6-0. I'm Malcolm Jordan. That's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at 5 p.m. from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.